This is another episode of Grand Piano Truth, and welcome to the show. With me, I have a self-taught pianist, that is Tommy Ramonti. Tommy, welcome to the show, sir.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Sia.
Yeah, please tell me about this self-taught pianist.
I learn continuously from a lot of people.
Yes.
Of course, I did not have formal training for piano. Yeah, but I don't know if I'm self-taught because I'm curious about stuff. Music stuff. So I learn from people.
Yes.
Conductors, composers, people who are involved in music, not necessarily pianists. Of course, I do consult pianists who are advanced in terms of technique to answer some of the questions that I may be having regarding piano playing.
Then you met Mohale.
Yes.
Then you told him that you want to learn. You want to know how to learn music.
Yes.
What was your relationship then?
Well, I did not know him. I was still in high school. Mahou Mohale teaches in a different high school that I went to, Soshanguve High School.
Yeah.
So I got interested in Soshanguve High School because there was a school choir going on. So I would rush there after school to go to Soshanguve High School to listen to them rehearsing, and then I eventually told my teacher at school that I want to do piano, which I could play a little by then already, and then, but I couldn't read music at all. I only had a good ear. I could mimic what I've heard and into the piano. So Mahou Mohale, my teacher, introduced me to Mahou Mohale, and then he said, "Oh, you want to play piano?" I said, "Yes." And then I think he was hard on me because he gave me a score right away. An easy score, Placido al Mar by Mozart. He said, "Play this. I'm coming now." And I freezed. I did not know what to do.
You don't know what to say.
No, I didn't know what to do, but eventually, long story short, I learned how to play music, and now I can read anything fluently. And I continue to be friends with Mahou Mohale because he still helps me a lot today.
So this thing of music, is there anyone at home who's influential?
I'm not sure, but at home. Well, I grew up with my uncle around me who's a gospel singer, Kenny Makwing. So he does a lot of singing. Well, of course, it's a different kind of music. It's gospel. But I don't know if that influenced me to classical music or not,
So do you get any support from
home? Now, yes. Not when I started, because my father did not understand. Said, that's for white people. You never gonna make any living out of this. And he got me to school. I did civil engineering there, which I don't understand why I did that because of my father. But now because it's working out. And my family is not supportive about it.
Sometimes it happens like that. Parents want us to be this. Why we want to do this?
They don't want to lead us to something they don't understand.
Yes. Then growing up in Sosha. Going to the schools with less equipment of music. How difficult was that?
It really didn't bother me. Because I did not know that I'm gonna be a pianist. Growing up, I thought of something else. Things that were available for us. Or maybe want to study to become a teacher or something, or a doctor. I did not think anything about music or piano playing. Yes. I only discovered piano late in my high school years through Mahou Mohale, when I had them playing piano and I said, oh, That's fascinating, you know. Yeah. And that's when I followed the route of learning.
Yeah, your first song.
My first
How
one?
was your first song?
Solo.
Song.
Well,
on stage with the choir.
Okay, with the choir. Okay, my first performance. Okay, it was not with the choir.
Okay.
It's when I entered the UNISA music foundation competition under John Ross.
Okay.
So there, Mahou Mukhale and the other teacher, the late Mr. Mehlomakulu, they were working hand in hand.
Yes.
Who was my theory teacher, I would say. Yeah, they took me to that competition to play alone. And I went there, and the experience was good because, I saw other Chinese kids, playing, and I was so intimidated before.
At that time, you know how to read music now?
No, I can't read, but I can play, you see. So I went there, and I saw them play, and I was so nervous. I could hear that these people are getting so much training and coaching, you see, and they had scores in front of them. Some were playing violins, some pianos, and I said, I'm never gonna cope here, you see. And then my turn came. I remember they put a huge piano, not acoustic piano, but an electrical piano in the middle of the stage, you see. What made me stood out from the performance was how I performed, because as I played, I looked at them. I had not score, okay, but I looked at them, maybe smile at them or frown at them as I play, and I could feel that, no, these people are with me, the way they were so quiet, And I remember I was playing a medley. There was this section, I was playing Strauss, the Blue Danube, Even when I closed my eyes, it's like, but I could feel.
You can feel them.
Yeah, they are with me. And then I mimic, I get legato and maybe change to another character, you see. And they were, so that made me stood out. And I won that competition first prize. And then so UNISA took me to UP to Professor Shal to teach me now how to be a classical pianist. That's where I learned fingering, posture. What? What?
I always saw you talking about scores. I never saw you playing with score in front of you, and you're playing big songs.
I do sometimes.
How do you manage to memorize all of that?
Oh, memory. I don't know how to answer that, but I guess it's the same way singers do memorize their music, In meditation and practice, you internalize. It's either I'm lucky that I memorize quickly, you see. Yeah, but I don't have a formula or strategy or an aim to memorize scores. Of course, it comes with an advantage when you memorize because you can give your maximum attention to the conductor and listen more to the choir. You don't worry about. You see, so you are more flexible and versatile and controllable because conductors.
You're also looking to hear.
Yeah, and they want to control us. So they feel more confident about the performance when we respond as either singers or players.
Then from where you started until now, which one you can say this was my best performance?
My best performance.
And why?
My best performance, which is close to my heart. Unfortunately, it was never recorded.
Okay.
It was not a big choir thing. I think it was a church choir in a small community hall where they were singing Bach, Jesu joy of men.
Yeah.
It's special to me because what happened during the performance and how I felt about it. I prepared the song differently, never rehearsed with the choir, but I overheard them as I walked, rehearsing, and I said, oh, the way I prepared this thing is not gonna work here, you see. So I need to switch and adjust to how they approach now, you see. Yeah, so at a go on stage, I was able to carry through their approach without rehearsing. It's something that I never planned, Yeah, so it's special to me. I remember they took it very slow and calm, and you see, yeah. So it's still, that's why I still love the song today. Yeah, so that's special.
That was your moment.
Yeah.
Talking about choirs that you just meet them before, maybe a few hours before the competition, and you have to rehearse with them maybe 20 minutes for the first time. Then you go with them on stage. How tricky or difficult is that?
Yeah, that's a different dynamic. I think it depends on mainly the conductor. The conductor plays the center part, to make sure things come together. If the conductor really maybe is either inexperienced or unprepared, or things are likely to be in danger. But if he knows what he's doing, the choir knows the music, I come with my part, Sometimes we don't even rehearse because maybe there's no time or what. But the performance goes well without any problem, you see. You find in some instances that we rehearse sufficiently, but still not achieve good results because of the handling of
conduct.
Yeah, so the conductor is a crucial part because we're all looking at him. And he tells us what to do with his hands,
Yeah. Then the discipline you carry through the stage.
Yeah.
And the display you show, how you respect your music. Then can you help maybe your fellow pianist, if you can say, please help me to know how to memorize the songs and play without a score in front of me. Yes.
Oh, I don't think so. Or I don't think I know how to, because I myself, I don't know how to memorize. The how part, I can't analyze. This is how I found myself memorized already, internalized. I don't know how, you see. So telling somebody to memorize, I would only say practice. But I know some people do practice, not memorize, you see. And maybe it doesn't really often matter because we are just accompanists, you see. So as long as you can synchronize well with the choir and play correctly, it is enough for performance. It's just a bonus that you don't have a score, so you can engage maximally, you see. Yeah. But I wouldn't really know, honestly, really know how to advise somebody to memorize.
Okay. So which composer do you prefer? Classically or here in South Africa?
I don't think I have a favorite composer, but I have favorite compositions by different composers, I'm very passionate about African music and African composers, For instance, I love so much Michael Moerani, when he composed Della. You see, Della. I hated Della so much when I had Della, but
without a company.
Yeah, well, it is a cappella, but I I love Dela so much now because of how Moerane wrote Dela. From the fugal section there, he uses counterpoint, and then where I think it starts with soprano and then the alto joins, and all those melodies are independent, they don't really depend on each other but together they do make a harmony until somewhere towards the end there where really it's because these counterpoint things, when I first heard Dela, I couldn't understand Dela because I don't know what to listen to. The alto is saying this, the tenor is saying this, and the harmonic language. It was not pleasant to hear, like really, you see, until the towards the ends where now the melody is clear. It's more on a major scale, a major chord where you don't need a trained ear to understand. And I was like, oh, so this is where it was navigating to go, So I love those kind of things. I love Mohau Mohale. Because of the rhythms. I love Sona rhythms. I like compound times where you have 3 or simple triple times. I enjoy those kind of time and rhythms because they evoke some sort of joy from within me.
That's true.
You see, that's why I love Strauss and the waltz so much, and other compositions, especially African compositions. But these two are my top favorite: Michael Moerane and Mohau Mohale. Here, locally. And I want to perform their music. I wish there were piano music dedicated to piano.
There's no piano in this song with the song with flute.
Which one?
What is the song of Mohau Mohale? The one with the flute. What is the song?
The flute?
Yeah. It was performed at Tshwane.
Or TCMA?
Yeah.
Yes. That's accompaniment. What I mean by piano music, I mean music composed for piano, for a pianist to really perform alone. You see? There it's about the choir that carries the main thing. You see, piano comes to embellish or to support, to give color.
So is there any composition for you in African music?
Composition? Piano composition? I haven't came across.
Not yet.
Mohau told me that there are piano compositions somewhere there in North Africa. I haven't came across. But here, we don't have. Now I'd rather take songs prescribed for chorus and then pianisticalize, if there's a way. Them alone.
I get you. So can you play us your favorite song?
Oh, what's my favorite song though?
I'll put you on the spot.
I don't know what to play. Can you tell me what to play?
Your song. Anything that you think this one. When I sit at home, I take I go to my piano. I'm starting with this song.
I play different things every day. Maybe I can play a Christmas carol because it's Christmas.
Yeah, you can play one. Okay. Silent Night will be fine.
Silent Night?
Thank you, man. That was beautiful. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's time for Christmas.
Yes.
Another thing to me, I don't know. Do you have any organization as pianist, or a platform where you can share ideas with other pianists?
Unfortunately not. We have no, we don't have. We tried to do that. Our senior accompanist did try with John Manamela and stuff to create a group through WhatsApp, and where we can talk pianistic stuff like technique, how to achieve legato, how things that a pianist would normally struggle with or wish to improve on. You see, but colleagues are not really participating on that. We talk about other things, Sasuke, when is Sasuke starting? You
don't talk about your work.
Who's playing where? Anybody who has this kind of score, please share. That's what we talk about. Not really skill development of us as a company. I wish to see that happen because we do need people who are experienced or have more knowledge to share, with others.
Then on that one, I think I also think you need an organization.
Sure.
You can't be talking about because you have also, I know this is freelancing.
Sure.
You have also to create something.
Sure.
I was reading something that is saying some pianists are hired by production companies to play their music in the background. Now they don't use recorded things. They use
the live piano.
Live. So I think that organization can help to approach even the production houses.
I think it would open so many doors, for us, and also recognition, to just outside the choral accompaniment space. You see. I don't know how that will come about. I pray to see that day as well.
So when you're going to, let's say, to Durban or playing Northwest, who's taking care of costs and everything?
Choirs do. I have somebody who manages my paperwork and stuff, you see. So choirs do take care of our traveling costs. Maybe accommodation where we will be, and the basic needs that we do.
So you never get to a situation where you don't know where you're going to sleep.
Sometimes it happens, sometimes I had those kind of experiences before, where I don't know if maybe we did not organize well. No, we did. So that some people, you remember I started playing piano when I was younger than I am now. You see, I think I was 19 years old when I started to play and travel around because of Sasuke. I remember some other time. It was NCF. We were doing NCF, and I slept in the hall. Go Bethel. It was Bethel. So the choir was rehearsing in a town hall.
Yes.
And then a night before the competition. And then after that, I did not have anyway. Remember, I traveled public transport by then from Soshanguve to there. I did not know where to go. And then,
no one cares about you.
they care, but they forgot. They forgot about me. I ended up, well, there was a grand piano on the stage that we used to rehearse. They were raising in a hall to test whatever, acoustic or what. And then I ended up sleeping, uncovering the piano with the piano cover on that stage. It was cold though, you can imagine alone in the hall. And then I took my bag and made it a pillow and then covered myself on top of the stage, until in the morning. And then in the morning, I just have to wear my suit and then go and play. But I played well. Everybody says I played well. So yeah, it's one of the things that I had to come across, and now it's better because I'm not really taking that for granted anymore, and I also know how to manage stuff, to organize stuff, when I go. But it's part of it, man. I don't have regrets or what. I'm happy it happened.
You're happy because it's another experience.
Yeah, it is.
As to me, what would you like to see happening in choral music? Any change, what would you like to see? That includes all the stakeholders, including pianists, choristers, and everyone.
Well, including pianists, I would love to see more people being interested to learn piano and accompany choirs, because especially during SARS-K season, it's really a problem because it's many competitions taking place at
different provinces,
different venues, and we are really few. We and it's not good. Sometimes you can't duplicate yourself. You see, maybe you play one venue, half day, you rush they have to wait for a pianist. Maybe they're done singing a cappella songs, they have to wait, which is inconvenient. But if there's enough of people really learning how to play piano and accompany the choirs, it would be much better. There's enough room for all of us. I saw Ghana and young children are learning how to play piano and they play fantastic, these keyboards, you see. I would love to see it happening here in South Africa, because we need, choral music here, it's big. We have so many choirs and activities going on, needing accompanists daily, you see. So people end up using backing tracks, which are limiting. They don't have breath. They don't. You can't really be artistic about it. It's metronomic and boring.
Talking about that, do you sometimes go to different schools? Then on a career exhibit, on a career day, then you go there and tell them about the future in playing piano.
Well, not necessarily, but I do get put on the spot to say something to kids, especially when I go for rehearsals. And then I talk. Now I tell them to like, I'm honest. I tell them to if you wanna do piano or music, but study other things. You know what? I know maybe I'm not sounding good, but like children need to study things and secure a comfortable life. You see, with us pianists it's better because it's a rare skill. You see, so you make a decent living out of it. But you can imagine how many fantastic singers are around. They end up going overseas to because if you don't teach, then what, you become frustrated with your own talent here, you see, which is not good. So people who want to do arts, maybe dance, acting, you see, it's good. If you've got the talent, you do have the talent, you see. But it is really, like, honestly advisable to have other options.
Yeah.
So you can have a comfortable life. Yeah,
Okay.
because luck doesn't always play a part.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It
That's
doesn't.
true.
Yeah.
Have you ever come across with a difficult choir where you said, in this choir, I don't know what to do now?
Let me see. Obviously, yes. Yes. There are difficult situations to deal with. Like I remember there was a year where I think there was the first year I went there to the choir, Voices of the Nation.
Yeah.
One, with Michael Dingan.
Yes.
The dear Michael Dingan, I love him so much.
Maestro.
Yeah, Maestro. he took me to Voices of the Nation. They were doing Liberame from Verdi's Requiem that year. And then they invited Robert Maxine to come and coach the choir together with Michael Dingan.
Yes.
And I was so excited to see Robert Maxine because I heard about him that he orchestrated Ushaga and what he offers this, it's brilliant. So during the interval there, I said, Mr. Maxine, can I play for you something that I composed for myself, And then I started and I said, okay, go on. He said there, and then 2 bars, and Jay said, no, stop. That thing, there's nothing special about hey, so there's nothing special about what you're doing. Nobody will remember you. Yeah, there are far more attracting compositions like that, and piano players. What exercises do you do? You said it was that, and then I went home. I was devastated. I was demoralized that such a big somebody whom I respect so much said this to me, and then I cried because
someone you look up to.
But then, after some time, days of crying and whatnot, I said, no. What if he's right? Let me be realistic with myself. What if he's right?
Yes.
What is special, really, about me? What is it to no? I cannot be mad at Robert Maxine. I trust him. He knows what he's talking about, and his opinion was the honest reflection of what he sees. It may be uncomfortable, but it is the end. That thing taught me to approach things different because when I started playing the piano back then, my motivation was I want to be the best pianist.
Yes.
I want to play better than everybody, which was good then because then it motivated me to practice, every day, late hours and what you see.
Yes.
But as I grow into it, and with experience, it's better than who and why. You see, it's no more about that. So I find, or what purpose does it serve to want to be better?
Yes.
Best is good, but best of what you can do, not best than. Better than the other. You see, so what motivates me now is to inspire. When I sit there and play, in my mind, I'm like, somebody's watching. Maybe somebody young.
Yes.
This could change their life. I could inspire them to gain interest in this positively. To touch people in a positive way, not to be better than other people. Even if it means motivating somebody, not necessarily to play piano, because myself, I am not really motivated by other musicians. Or I may draw other things, qualities like style, how to handle yourself.
Yes.
You know, how to express one, two, three. But I get inspired by things far from music. Maybe I watch a movie and then the storyline inspires me.
Yeah.
Or I hear of a story, maybe a different scenario, maybe a medical doctor being confronted with an impossible patient who's likely to die. And then if they conquer and triumph out of that, you see, it motivates me to do well in my field of piano.
Yes.
Or I watch Makazi dancing, doing her thing to her the best of her ability, you know. It motivates me. So motivating other people, not necessarily to play the piano, but to be the best of what they are, you know. I don't like competition because that's where things like bitterness, jealousy,
they start from there.
You know, they really.
You just need to be your best.
And they destructive. You know, I think arts need an open spirit. You know, who is willing to learn. You know, and that's where creativity comes from. You know? Yeah. I don't take it that serious, honestly, this thing. I only take it serious when it comes to work, because now it's work. You see, people are paying for this, you know, it's people's effort of rehearsals. I need to be disciplined, you see. But it's just music. It's meant to unlock imagination, to entertain, you know, to heal, it's not. And I don't take it that serious.
So far, do you have Sasuke scores for next year?
You mean bookings? Yeah, I do.
Music?
No.
You don't have music so far?
Not music. Okay. I don't think the prescription is out yet. We have songs, names of songs, but we don't have the actual scores. Yeah. Okay. But I do have bookings already for next year up to November.
So you fully booked next year? From
not fully, but I'm all the months
booked until November
by different.
You're playing on
Requiem. Well, I'm just gonna be the rehearsal pianist. Repeatedly because they're gonna do it with an orchestra for performance. But I'll definitely be there, and I'm looking forward. I want to play the thing. Requiem. Even if it's in a rehearsal, but it's gonna satisfy me.
So how do you treat your long rehearsals? How do you manage them? Because there are those long rehearsals that you can take the whole day.
Some rehearsals are long, but don't feel long. You know, you because you walk out of the rehearsal either inspired, or having learned something productive. You know, some rehearsals are short but frustrating. You know? So it's really not about how long or what we do. It's what we do. You see, because rehearsing the whole night with the choir, which is full of energy, and you get inspired and you don't feel tired until you are done. You see, then getting to rehearsal where really it's tough in the rehearsal, you know. Maybe either the conductor is shouting at you, you know.
They're also shouting at you as they shouting at the choir.
No, they don't. They don't shout at me. They don't. But they shout at the choir. You know, I'm sure you know the dynamics of the rehearsal conductors. You know, it's what we deal with.
So far, I just want to know who's managing to me.
My sister.
Your sister.
My sister, Naledi. She does all the things that I'm lazy to do. The paperwork and what, negotiate and what, you see. She does it very well, and she makes my life easier. So now I focus on receiving the music on time, rehearsal, performance, playing, you see, which I love. Not papers.
Then see, your dad seeing you doing great things. What is he saying now?
The what?
Your dad.
Oh, well, my parents, unfortunately, they are all late.
Sorry for that.
It's
sorry
okay. No, it's fine. Yeah, my parents are all late. My mother passed on when I was, I think, 16. And then my dad later passed on, I think I was 22 or so, you see. And I'm the only child at home, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but when he died, he was already supportive because he could see that I'm passionate about it. You see, so he wished me luck. Luck. So I'm happy about it.
I'm sure they're also happy.
Yeah, they should be.
They're looking down at you and say, this boy.
They should be.
Is there any favorite musician that you think or you wish one day you can collaborate with?
I love Huitimang Lohobi. Yeah, I know, but I love her. I wish we could make a concert together, you know.
Yeah.
I love the pianist Ashan Paris.
Yes.
Yeah, he plays quite well for me. Yeah, I would love to maybe have a duet with him. Sometimes I'll be really happy. And of course others.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. Then what can you say to the choral industry? At the moment, it's just a hobby, not a career. What can you say on that point? How can you take it forward?
I really wish it could be commercialized.
Yeah.
I hate sounding like a politician of, you know. Yeah, that's not really my space. Now I come as a performer, you see, but obviously I do think about stuff, and because they do affect me and other colleagues, you see. Yeah, I do wish there could be a body that governs stuff, you know, and like for instance now we freelance and charge as what you think you're worth. You know, you take another pianist here, for the same gig playing the same thing, we may charge differently, you know? And it is acceptable and normal. I don't know if it's good, but there's no rule in place, you see, where we know or discipline in place of what to do and what not to do. You go as you wish, as you feel, as you think, you take it or leave it. I don't think that's very good.
That's true. That's true. Then where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Yo, I don't know. I don't want to. I have hopes.
Yeah.
I have dreams. You know, I just don't like to share them. You know, because I don't know. Like being honest, I don't know. I live on the ground. I do what works. You know, it's trial and error. You know, it works. It works. It doesn't. It's fine. It's part of the drama of life. You see. Yeah. I will share with you some other time, please.
Sure.
About where I would like to be. Pardon me.
You know, if they say dynamite comes in small packages, they're talking about dope. He's a dynamite in a small package. Thank you, man. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for coming to our show.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful. I'm very thankful to be here with you and share this moment with you today.
Thank you, Tumbi. Please play us something, man, to close.
Oh.
Then you told me we're out.
Thank you.